There you go. There you go. Call Lane like, how about she me outside? I'm gonna go over here and catch it some more. Oh, there you go. There you go. The Chariot. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Can I zoom out in?
I can't see it with the video. There we go. I was trying to zoom in. Wow, crazy.
Whoa.
All right, Shalom. This is Howard One by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ha Rekah Kodash, Shema Mah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Agwatim and children that believe in sincerity and in truth. All right. Now, what you saw in the video, in the clip before this lesson, was a video that was captured at the camp right here in Jacksonville this past Saturday. All right, we've been seeing a lot more chariots lately, mostly right after we finished teaching. All right, and these are the things, the signs to look for as we get closer to the end. Matter of fact, I want to start off with a different precept. Let me get this real quick. This is Matthew 24 and 23. Actually, let's start from 21. It says, "For then," let me take this highlight off. "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall ever be, nor ever shall be." All right, so now, during the Roman Empire, when Yahushua was on the scene, he was speaking about these times. He was also speaking about 70 AD. All right, that was one of the worst times to be around for our people. But now in this age, as time went on, and the earth has waxed weaker because of what man has done upon the earth, then just like contractions, it's going to be worse and worse as you get more and more into time. All right, until the actual judgment day. So that's the same thing we're witnessing here. Things have gotten worse. So there's not going to be any other time on earth compared to what's about to happen in these times. And this is the last time, okay, of our people being judged in wickedness. Because 2/3 of our people are still stuck in their ways. All right, stuck in that folly and wickedness. Verse 22. "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved." All right, so what Esau is about to do, according to Revelation chapter 6, in that 1991 global, control plan, depopulation, there wouldn't be no one left, man. That's their goal, depopulation. But the Lord has saved a remnant of the elect of Israel that are going to be delivered from the snare or the trap of the devil, Esau. All right, so except those days should be shortened. So the Lord's going to shorten the time. Things are going to happen quick. Once they push that MOTB, which I believe towards the end of this year, December, going into January, when the BRICS begins to, Russia, China, Brazil, India, South Africa, et cetera, when they begin to bring forth their new currencies, we're going to see the demise, the true fall and crash of this society, in the economy and their currency. All right, we're going to start to begin to really see it. It's supposed to happen in October, compared to the Great Depression and the crash at I think it's 1987. All right, the Black Monday. So so the Lord's going to shorten the time, man. All right. It says, and then when we see a lot of the prophecies come to pass, it's going to be moving quick. And then the Lord said, what? Then look up, because your salvation is nearer than when you first believed. All right. So when we see them pushing the MOTB, we know that them chariots we've been looking at, little glimpses of them here and there, well, we're about to see them in detail, because Psalms 91, the Lord can give his angels charge over thee, and they shall keep thee in all thy ways. All right. It says, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Yahweh Shai, or there, believe it not. So if people saying, yeah, the Messiah is over here, he's in the desert. There was a guy that used to teach that he was a UFO summoner. And he used to be out there in Vegas, and he'd be like, come out to the desert. And the Lord said, don't listen to that. People say he in the desert. He's over here. He's in Miami. All right, Project Bluebeam. And then they got something up their sleeve with that. But the Lord said, you're going to know it when he returns. You're going to see him and his holy angels. All right, shaking the earth, like lightning shooting across the sky. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Yahweh Shai, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false messiahs, or anointed ones. All right, you're going to have that, especially in the time of crisis. You're going to have false leaders step up, false prophets step up, false anointed step up, false messiahs step up and claim they know God, claim they know the way. That happens in any type of tragedy. You know, you're going to have a town crier that jumps up and says, follow me. I know the way. So expect that too. You know? Shit. Now it says here, for there shall arise false messiahs, or false anointed, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. See, the elect not going to be deceived by Project Bluebeam. They're not going to be deceived by these false prophets, these false pastors of these churches. You know, they coming in a Hyundai, you know, putting their hand over the crowd, and the whole crowd faint. The fake Jews, they got this fake Messiah over there that they're going to bring to the forefront soon when they claim to be rebuilding the third temple, which is not scriptural at all. All right. So we're in that time, man. Everything is, the table is set. Everything the Lord prophesied about in the scriptures is coming to pass. Even getting a glimpse of the holy angels that are encamped around them that fear Yahweh. Behold, I have told you before. So the Lord came and told us personally that these things are going to come to pass 2,000 years ago, and we're seeing it. Wherefore they shall say, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not, man. That's what I just said. So they say he's in the desert, come out here to this private escape let me show y'all. So, no, the Lord didn't say you got to do all that. Wisdom cry without. You're going to be publicized in the streets, out in the public. You got to go into some Masonic chamber in secret. All right, so he said, believe it not, man. They say, yep. They say he's in the desert or some secret chamber like them fake Jews over there. Believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, right? Because the major deliverance is going to happen right here in America. When Yahweh Shai gathers the elect up in that huge chariot, as big as a mountain. And then you're going to have the rest of the holy angels. They're going to get sent around the four corners of the earth to gather the rest of the elect. All right. For it says here, for wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. All right. And you can take that two ways. You're going to have martial law. Wherever the children of Israel are at, is going to be a what? Insurrection upon us. Once again, you're going to have them Gerger troops. And then on top of that, you're going to have another gathering unto the chariots and the angels. So wherever the body of Israel is, there's going to be an insurrection, and there's also going to be a collection, a gathering, all right, unto the holy, by the holy chariots, the holy angels. Psalms 91. All right, he said, going to send them forth to the four corners of the earth as eagles. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened. All right, so after the tribulation, after Jacob's trouble, you're going to see ICBM missiles from the World War III. It's going to literally blot out the sun and the moon. All right, all day and night. And the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. All right, so the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's twofold as well, because Esau, they also represent the powers of heaven. They're going to be shaken. But what the scripture is talking about the earth reeling to and fro, and that blast is going to affect the sun, moon, and the stars, all right, and the planets in the galaxy. That's how powerful that blast is going to be. It's going to be shaking out in space. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. That sign represents those chariots. All right, seeing Yahweh's chariot, 2nd Ezra 13. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Right? It's going to be plural. It's going to be many chariots with him, not just one. He said coming in the clouds, plural. So Yahweh Shai and the angels going to be in a huge chariot, and then you're going to have other angels in fleets of angels in other chariots. It's going to be a holy war. Revelation chapter 22 or 12, Revelation 12 says there's going to be a war in heaven, man. Michael and his angels are going to stand up. So all the holy angels under Yahweh Shai, all right, starting with Michael, are gonna fight for the children of Israel after the commands of Yahweh Shai, the top angel. Verse 31. And he shall send his angels. See, Yahweh Shai is going to send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So Yahweh Shai is going to gather in his chariot, and also the fleets of the holy angels are going to be sent out to gather the rest of the elect from the four winds of the earth. All right? The four hemispheres of the earth. So it's going to be a gathering around the whole world. But the main focus is going to be right here in America because the main destruction is going to happen here. We're going to need to get out of here. All right? So it says, that's right. So now, the Lord is saying this. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. Our judgment is near. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. And that goes into the harvest of the wicked and the harvest of also the elect. All right, the wicked are going to be plucked up and destroyed, and the elect are going to be plucked up and delivered. All right. Right, so we saw the chariot last Saturday, and again, these are the signs to look for, you know, because you got two forms of life. You got one where you deal with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai on the inside with your prayers and your service to the Lord, but on the outside downward, you got inside upward, and from the outside in the flesh downward, we deal with the world. All right, we have to watch what's before us in our path and go out and teach and reach our people. So, but there's going to come a time that we're in that time now, where we're going to keep our eyes on the skies because that's where the deliverance is coming from. All right? But we have work to do upon this earth, obviously, still, because the salvation hasn't come yet. Once our work is finished, we're going to see Yahweh Shai part the skies, man. And we're going to see all these prophecies come to pass. Right now, we're getting a glimpse of the kingdom by seeing the holy angels, seeing our brothers wake up, seeing the sisters and the children wake up to the truth, seeing the prophecies come to pass. We're getting a glimpse of the Lord's power. All right? Habakkuk 1:5. Behold, ye among the heathen. And that's where we're scattered at. We're scattered amongst the heathen. You know? And regard and wonder marvelously. This is a wonder seeing those chariots, man. You're looking at something from the fourth dimension. Coming into our dimension, man. Into this carnal realm. That's when I see those chariots, I'm thankful because my eyes and the brother's eyes, we get to see that. All right. For I will work a work in your days. So the Lord is working right now. Which ye will not believe, though it be told you, man. So we'll be sitting right there telling somebody those are the chariots of Yahweh. That's not a plane. That's not Starlink. You can tell the difference. That's a holy angel. There's not little green men in those chariots. They're like, what? You sure? So you don't think there's aliens out there? I'm like, man, shut the hell up. So you rather believe that instead of believe knowledge and the history of what the scriptures say and the things that happened upon this earth with Moses and the fire by night and cloud by day. The incident says when Antiochus Epiphanes said that he saw the chariots. Matter of fact, I want to look that up in history, see if he documented an account of that. Nebuchadnezzar, Alexander, Columbus, all these different people had encounters with these chariots. All right? So what are in those chariots are the holy angels of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is in one of those chariots when he returns. So these are the things to look for, man. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.